Right, let's start today's session. This is the third demo lecture of Python full stack development. So in the last two demo lectures, we discussed Python full stack development subject and each subject purpose, Python history, and what is Python, what type of language it is, and versions of Python. Okay. And today's session, I'm going to discuss a very important concepts like how to write Python script and Python code and execute in different style. So different ways to write Python code and execute. As you know that in the last lecture, I just download and install Python software. First compulsory, you must and should download and install Python software. And after that, we have to go through editor tools. So these are the different ways to write Python code and execute. I'll tell you one by one. First option, interactive mode. Second option, script mode. Option 3, ideally. When we install Python software for the first time, you will get default editor, that is ideally software, integrated development learning environment. And option number 4, PyCharm editor. This editor is our permanent editor. Every day, I'm going to use this editor for core and advanced Python discussion. And other editor also there, that is called VS Code. That means Visual Studio Code. So today we'll complete all these editor setup, and which is the final editor which we follow in our regular sessions we'll decide. So first, interactive mode. Interactive mode in the sense, this is simple. Go to the search. Simply go to the search. See, before that, you have to check whether Python installed or not in your system. Search. Simply go to the command prompt just for confirmation and type Python space --, version. So once you get clarity about this 3.1, 3.7, that indicates Python already existed. Okay. Yes. Now let's proceed. First option, I'm showing interactive mode. Interactive mode is very simple. When we go to search and type ideally, this is the default editor of Python when we install Python software. Click on this and one window will open, right? This window is nothing but interactive window. Whenever you go through ideally, first time what we are going to see on the screen, this interactive window, we can say that this is. So interactive window means you can interact with this by typing something like press enter, you will get output. Or if you want to declare the variables and print, here print is optional, not compulsory. Directly A also you can use, or else print function also you can use. Generally print function for output values. Both are working fine. So this is interaction. I'm interacting by just giving variables and values and hit the enter button, automatically you will get instantly output. But the problem is what, here there is no error indication and there is no IntelliSense support. Means, for example, I'm trying to print A, but is there any error indication that what mistake I did? No indication, right? But actually there is a mistake. Wantedly, I'm giving what? P letter, capital. So press enter. After enter only, you will come to know what mistake you did. Name error. The print is not defined. So this is interactive window. Do you want to continue the programs in Python by using this interactive window? You can proceed. But the thing is, in the initial stage of learning, I don't really recommend this interactive window. Just instantly, do you want to check any logic? Come here and write it and check it and leave it. That's it. So generally for that purpose, we go for interactive mode. Okay. So this is interactive window. And one more time, I'm telling you this, in this interactive window, there is no IntelliSense support and there is no error indication. You have to take your own risk, how the way you are typing the code, whether it is correct or not. Later, with the time of execution only. Okay. So for beginner level practice purpose, I don't suggest you to write code in interactive window. Okay. Yes. Next option I'm showing script mode. What is meaning of script mode? That means as a programmer, you should ready with your script completely. Yes. How much code you want, you can write it and ready with your Python script. And then after you have to run. Okay, but the thing is where we should write our script. Yes, any editor you can choose again, like normal plain text notepad editor. I'm just writing my script in notepad editor. That means Python code we can also write using notepad editor. Notepad is also one of the plain text editor. And write how much code you want in notepad, and don't forget to save the file with .py extension. Whenever you save the file with the .py extension, that's called Python file. And later you can decide how to run that. There are several ways are there. I'll tell you again. So first let's write my script file in notepad window. So let me open notepad. This is the plain text editor. I'm simply writing print welcome message. Okay. Welcome to DURGASOFT Python full stack sessions. Just I'm writing sounds message. Yes. Okay. This is my message. Is this Python code, do you think? No, it is not right now. But when it will become Python code, when you save this file with the .py extension. So how to save means simply file menu, save option, and choose the location where do you want to save. I'm choosing desktop location and just give the name of the file is test.py. Py is matter. .py extension indicates that Python file. And then click on save button. Your file will be saved. Where it will saved? Desktop. Okay. Let me close this notepad window and let me check in the desktop test.py file is available or not. So notice this, sir, in this desktop, there is a test.py file is present. But the logo is PyCharm logo is affected, right? Yes, because already in my computer, PyCharm editor is there for my previous batches or ongoing batches. And that's what Python logo not affected. Instead of Python logo, PC means PyCharm is there. In case in your system, if you don't have PyCharm already installed, then simply you will get the logo called Python logo. Okay. Anyway, file has created. Now it's time to execute this test.file. So this is my script file. I'm ready with my script file in script mode, which I have written in Notepad. Your script is ready. Next procedure, you have to run that script. But for running that script, there are two options in front of you. Option one, either you can run the script file using command prompt, or option two, you can run the script file using IDLE software, which is already available, right? Let me show you how to execute the script file test.py already, which I have written in Notepad and save in desktop using command prompt. So for this, I'm just moving command prompt. This is command prompt. And now you can see my file is present in which location, sir? Desktop. So I must move towards desktop location. To move the desktop location, generally we can pass CD, that means change directory. Okay. And desktop. But in my case, my desktop is present in OneDrive location. So that first I have to move to that drive location. But in your case, it might be present directly. You can go with CD space desktop. That's enough. So let's move towards OneDrive location, because in my system, desktop is present at OneDrive. After that, I'm moving CD space again desktop. Now it's successfully moved into desktop. Once you are into the desktop, then your file is present on desktop. What file it is? Python file. What is the name of the file? Test.py. That's it. This is the way to execute your Python file, which is already available in desktop location. Press enter, you got the output, right? Whatever I have written in my script mode, which is in Notepad, that same output we are getting. Welcome to DURGASOFT Python full stack sessions. Or else there is a one more shortcut again. Instead of Python completely, you can also pass py. So py space test.py again. Now we got the output same. This is the way to execute, how to write the code in Notepad file and save with the .py, run in command prompt. But next option also there. Instead of running this file using command prompt, there is one more option is there, because there is a ideally already existed, right? Yes, ideally means Python ideally. So ideally, whenever we open By default, what mode will come, sir? Interactive mode. But I am already having the file, script mode file, so that I would like to open it here. To open any file which is already available, simply go to the file menu of Python ideally software, and there is an open option is there. Click on this, and now you can see in the left hand side desktop location. My file is desktop location only. Select the test file which you want to run and simply click on open. Whatever we have written the code previously in the notepad window, that is opening here, and simply go to the run menu. What I have to say? Run module. Why module means in Python, every .py file act as a module only. So that's what I'm clicking on run and run module. We got the output here. So writing the code in notepad, save with the .py, open ideally file, and you simply run. This is the output like this. So either you can execute your file command prompt through, or else ideally platform through, no problem at all. This is what script mode is completed. But in this script mode, what is the problem? Here and there we have to move. First, we can open notepad, write how much code you want, save it, py, go to the command prompt, run it. If any errors are there, again, you should come back to notepad and edit and save it and go back like that. But instead of moving here and there, okay, can't we write file, can't we create file, write the code and save the code and run the code in one location? Means yes, that is what option number 3. Directly you can use Python ideally. If I use Python ideally directly, apart from script mode, okay, I can create the file over there. I can write the code how much I need, and I can save the file and run the file all together at one location. That is ideally. Option 3, I'm showing Python ideally directly, not in interactive mode, sir. When we open ideally, first time you will see interactive mode only, but it is not interactive mode. I'm saying I'm exclusively creating a new separate file, new file. So let's see, I'm showing Python ideally through how to write Python code. Simple, go to the ideally software. As soon as when I click on it, you will get interactive window only. But I don't want to write the code in interactive mode. I would like to create exclusively a new file. Simply file menu. What is the option is there? New file. If you have already file with you, go for open. But you are going to create extremely new file, simply click on new file. And you will see untitled new window is coming. Here you can write your script how much you want. But here also no intelligence. Even notepad also no intelligence. No error indication, right? Suppose let me write my simple code, 2 variables, 3 variables. I'm adding like a plus b, third variable, like print sum is C. I'm using like this. This is actually my script. But you have to write your own script. No support, no suggestions, no error indication, no intelligence. You have to take care. Already who are having familiar with Python syntaxes, they can easily write in any way. But if you are the beginning level of Python learning procedure, I don't recommend this type of way to write the code. That's what I recommend proper editors like, which is exclusively designed for Python like PyCharm. So in that, if you don't get any trouble, because automatic indentations will be there, automatic suggestions will come, intelligence are coming, you can follow that. So once we complete this code, and don't forget to save the file. Without saving, it will not allow you to run. Look at this, when I run, source must be saved, it is saved. Okay. Do you want to save this file? Simply file menu, save option, and again you can save wherever you want. I'm saving in my desktop, this time test1.py, press enter. After that, you simply what? Run module. We got the output like this. Okay. Here also there is no error indication, sir. For example, wantedly I'm not closing bracket. Save changes again. Is there any error indications instantly that you are doing mistakes? No. You have to wait for run. You have to wait for execution. Then only you will come to know what mistake you did. Look this. There is an error. Bracket was never closed like. Okay. So this is the problem while dealing with interactive mode, or else script mode, or else notepad option, or Python ideally like this. So again, save changes, Control S or save changes, run it, and it will work fine. So this is option number 3. In this option, no need to go to command prompt and no need to load it and run it. Okay. So these 3 options, just give a try and leave it. Once you try and leave it, because Python, you are the Python programmer, you must aware of how to handle with interactive window, script window, and ideally software. But I don't suggest initial stage of learning of Python anyone, these 3 options. Just one time you can practice it, leave it. Now it's time to launch what? PyCharm editor. So generally PyCharm editor will not come by default. So you have to download it and install it. I'll show you step by step. It's also simple software. It's not a heavyweight software. No additional requirements are required. But make sure that before going to set up PyCharm, you must have the Python software. Because if you have the Python software, automatically interpreter will integrate it. So if it is interpreter is having, then we can able to run Python code and execute. Otherwise not. So I have already PyCharm editor in my computer. So I can uninstall now so that I can show you how to install PyCharm editor step by step. You will also get clarity. So let it be uninstalled from my computer by going to control panel, and you can see uninstall program. And there is a PyCharm editor in my system already, which is existed for my previous batches, and right click on it and uninstall. I'm doing uninstall PyCharm editor. Okay. So I'm deleting this completely. Now uninstall. It will take few seconds to complete uninstallation process. Now I'll show you how to download PyCharm editor and how to install it so that you can also get clarity. Please do the setup same thing from your end also. If really practice, if you want to start practice from your end, because this is our continuation editor in even in our upcoming sessions. So PyCharm successfully uninstalled. Now it's time to show you how to download it and install it. So simple, sir. You just go to the Google search and type download PyCharm, PyCharm, and press enter. Then there is a first link, jetbrains.com, www.jetbrains.com. Simply click on that link, and there they will provide, you can see, PyCharm unified product, the only Python IDE you need. So look at this. This is called professional come community version, both. Previously, the PyCharm JetBrains people, they have separately given like community edition separate, professional edition separate. Professional is license version, community is free version. But they have changed the scenario. They are asking you to download this one only. But look at this, it is free forever, but 1 month pro included. Only 1 month professional features will be included. Do you want to continue after 1 month professional features? Then you have to make license, or you can simply ignore. Then community setup will be come forward. Okay. So I am asking you to download this PyCharm editor. Click on download, and download has begun. You can see download has begun, right side corner. It takes little bit time because almost it is 984 MB. So please wait. I'll start installation procedure. And installation of PyCharm also, it's not a big deal, sir. You just follow the wizard, next, 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 click on install it. That's it. Please wait a moment. Almost it is complete. Once it completes, I'll start the installation procedure. Make sure that before this installation of PyCharm, you must and should have the installation of Python. Then only you can able to write the code and run the code. If you don't install Python, you don't get interpreter. If you don't have interpreter, you can't run Python logic, right? Yes. Right. So it's done. So once installation process has done, close all the windows and go to the downloads folder of your computer. There your PyCharm editor will be there. Okay, I'm just closing and you can go to the downloads folder. And there is a PyCharm 2025. Simply double click on this .exe file and you will follow the wizard steps. So you will able to see this wizard first. Do you want to allow this app to make changes? Say yes. And welcome to PyCharm setup and click on next option. And there is by default, every software is going to be target destination folder is C drive only. And it is asking you the space, enough space is required. How much? 3.4 GB minimum is required. This is only the requirement of PyCharm installation. So 3.4 GB is required. Click on next. And please activate this checkbox. This is creating desktop shortcut. Now, this is what update path variable means environment variable path setting automatically process. And this is context menus or submenus will be generated. And this is important .py file. If I deactivate .py file, what will happen? Whenever you create a new file in PyCharm editor, every time manually from your end, you have to give .py file. But if I activating means no need to give .py every time, directly file name and press enter. So click on next and install it. That's it. This is just simple procedure to install PyCharm. It takes few seconds. Please hold on a little. Meanwhile, who are new to this session, this is the third demo of Python full stack development. We completed 2 demo lectures yesterday and day before yesterday. I'm saying that only who are new to this session. If you feel this is your first session, at the end of the session, after completion of session, our team will send a demo links also. Please, you can watch those videos so that you will get more clarity. Okay. And also our team will send the syllabus content link also. Please check it once. And again, all of you, you have one more demo session tomorrow also. Feel free to attend the demo session by using same link at same time. Once you complete tomorrow demo sessions, then 4 demo lectures will be complete. On from 5th day onwards, that means day after tomorrow onwards, do you wish to really attend my sessions regularly? And you must enroll for this course. For that, you can contact DURGASOFT. Okay. Now you can see it's almost installed PyCharm editor. Yes. So completing PyCharm editor, finish it. So let's close this. And do you want to open PyCharm editor? There is a desktop shortcut icon is there. Either you can double click on it or else simply you can go to search and type PyCharm. There you can see PyCharm 2025.2.1 and click on this first time if you want to open, and there you will able to see few options here. See how the look and feel of PyCharm editor. This is the most recommend editor for Python beginners, Python learners. So comfortably you can able to write the code. Look at sir, for the first time you will be able to see these many options in the first page. Welcome to PyCharm. So there is a notebook, Jupyter notebook also insisted here in PyCharm editor. And do you want to use notebook, Jupyter notebook for preparing the documentation? Especially I recommend this one is for what? Data science or data analysis programmers. And exclusively, do you want to create a separate Python file? Only one file you want. then you can go for new script file. Or else, no, sir, I don't want to go with one file. I want to create today one project folder. I mean, third option I'm recommending you to select. New project means you are making one folder, project folder. Once you create a folder today and till the end of the session, I'll follow that folder only by keep on adding some Python files to that project folder. And if you have already existing project folder in your computer, you can click on open option and you will be able to open that existing folder. And do you have any code or logic which is already available in GitHub repository? Then you can go for clone repository option is there. And I'm choosing what option? New project. Click on it and look at this left-hand side, pure Python already selected. And the location of your project is saving what? See, users, your computer name, Python projects, Python project. So this is Python project folder name. Okay, Python project folder name. So this is the folder which I'm using. Now you can see I'm giving Python project 10 a.m. I'm giving. This is my project folder. Okay, 10 a.m. Give me 1 second. Yeah, 10 a.m. So this is my project folder. Do you want to save different location? There is an option called folder option. Click on this and go to the location where you want to save. E drive or D drive or like this one. Okay. But all my Python projects are present in Python projects only. This is the exact location. I'm just clicking on what's a create a button. So this is already Python 3.13 virtual environment as well as interpreter is setting and simply click on create. And now we can see, give me 1 second. Already Python project 10 a.m. is there, sir, in my case. Give me 1 second. Let me change. Let it be Python project only. Name is same Python project only. Okay, let's create it. So now it will create. If I have already the same project folder name, it will not allow to create, but new name you have to give. So now you can see once we create a Python project with the folder name Python project in PyCharmator, this is the look and feel of PyCharmator for the first time. You can adjust the window sizes like by dragging and dropping. In the left-hand side panel, this is project folder. All the files and folders you can manage here in this area. And you can also adjust this area like by dragging and dropping like this. Okay, you can drag it. And what's new in PyCharm? Do you want to read it? You can follow this home page. And let me close this. And now here you can see there is no Python files are present in my project folder right now. Okay. So there is a .venv is there. This is called virtual environment. Virtual environment, all libraries and script by default, which is needed for Python development, all will be existed. And virtual environment is nothing but isolation environments. Isolation environment means for every Python project, one environment will create automatically. Suppose in future, if I install any packages or libraries in this project, that packages libraries only affected in current project, not in other projects which are available in our system. That's what virtual environment is, isolation. Separate environment will create for every project. But do you want to add extra file or any Python file to this project folder? Simply right click on Python project folder. Go to new option. Okay. There is a option called Python file. There are several options are there. This is professional editor. That's what it is giving several options. So it depends on requirement. We'll go for all the options later. But first time I'm using this PyCharm editor for new project. Right click on it. Go to new and Python file. If you want to add new Python file and give the name test. .py not required, right, sir? Because at the time of installation, I have activated already checkbox called .py. Simply test and press enter. You have created your first Python file in this project folder, test.py. And look at this, the moment when I write here PR, automatically IntelliSense came or not? Yes, this option is present in PyCharm editor. So this is user-friendly editor. So more colorful editor. That means complete GUI environment, graphical user environment. And there are some color combinations also, like keywords in different color, functions in different color, variables in different color, methods in different color, like that. So at least you can recognize, you can differentiate which is keyword, which is property, which is attribute, which is variable, like that you can differentiate. But if you write code in notepad window, all are same color black letters. You can't recognize at least what is variable, what is keyword, what is function, what is attribute, like that. So this is the best option. Now you can see whenever I try to PR, automatical intelligence showing print, press enter, you can capture from there and simply hello world I'm typing. Look at this hello world. When I press tab, automatically hello world is printed itself. No need to use like this. 3 times printed. Okay, this is the advantage. See, when I press tab, automatically hello world is printing like this. So do you want to execute this one for the first time? Right click on test.py tab and simply run test. You got the output in the output window. This is the output window. This is the code writing window. Left hand side, code managing window, files and folders like this. Okay. In case if I do mistakes wantedly, for example, here, bracket not closed properly. Immediately error indication is there, sir. Underline reds quickly. This is something wrong you can identify. So if you run this again, but look at, sir, one time you run this by right click on and run test. No need to again and again right click and run test, because already run file is present here and there is a rerun test is there. You can refresh it. You will get the updated result. But updated result is what? Line number 1. There is a syntax error. So at what line there is a mistake, clearly it will show the indication. So close this and bracket and rerun it again. You will get output here. So like this, many number of Python files, you can simply add it here. Do you want to add one more file? Again, right click, new Python file. This time I'm giving test1. Press enter. You have new file. Okay. Now you can see I'm trying to take variable values, b equal to 20, c equal to a plus b, and print C. Just tab key you can press tab. Automatically it will write. So it will save a lot of time. For the first time, do you want to run a new file? You must do right click and run test. You will get the output like expected result 30. Okay, this is very simple to handle the code in Python. But some settings, basic settings, I'll tell you. Basically, you can also change this background theme, sir. It's look like dark theme right now. Change the background theme for clear visibility if you want. And also, you can also increase the font size for visibility. Font size is very small. Then you can change the font size also. So how to do it means simply go to the main menu option. There is a settings. Okay. There is a settings in the left hand side. There is a appearance and behavior. Already we are in the appearance option only. There is a theme called dark theme, light width, light header, high contrast, dark color, and so on. So you can click on light theme. And do you want to increase at the same time font size? There is a editor option is there. Click on the editor. There is a font option. Click on the font. And what is the font size default? 13. I can make it 18. So click on OK. Font size is increasing like this. Okay. So this is the way to deal with PyCharm editor simply here. But observe carefully, what is the advantage of PyCharm editor means error indication will be there, IntelliSense support will be there, and moreover, it is graphical user interface is more. But not even that. If you use proper editors, like you will come to know how the way to write code in standard format. Standard format means everyone will write code in real time. But some programmers may follow standard rules and some programmers may not follow standard rules. But if you write code in Notepad, it doesn't show whether you are following standard rules or not. So according to Python enhancement proposal, there is a PEP enhancement proposals are there, sir. You can see this program is looking correct only, sir. Okay, but this is not standard way of writing code. You can place mouse pointer on the equal to symbol. What it is saying warning? PEP 8. Python enhancement proposal missing white space around operator. This is correct format actually. So left side operator, right side operator, it's required to give space. This is standard way to write the code. You will get output, no problem, but at least you have to write in standard format, right? As a professional developers. So all professional developers, they must follow the standard rules while writing the script in real time, right? But if you have already written the code, then how I can adjust this means simply you can place mouse pointer on it and reformat the file. Click on reform, automatically adjusted in standard format only. So this is standard format like this. So how you will come to know these all things means and you start using proper editor like PyCharm. Okay, that's what I recommend generally. At least in the few days, once you get clarity on Python syntactical rules and regulations, then you can use PyCharm. Then after that, you should be in a position write in any editor like Notepad or Interactive Shell or something like this. So this is our permanent editor, sir. I'll follow all my lectures with PyCharm editor, especially Python core and advanced. When it comes to Django, REST API, Flask, okay, UI basics, MySQL, SQL, all we will cover into VS Code. So this is our fourth option. Let me exit from here and let me show you the final option. What is that? VS Code, Visual Studio Code also. It is completely free software. Okay. I have already in my system Visual Studio Code editor also because currently I'm running so many Django batches, Flask batches also. For that I have installed. So let it be uninstall first Visual Studio Code also by going to control panel so that you will get clarity how to download and install VS Code editor. Okay. So let's uninstall quickly. It's also simple and lightweight software. It's not a big deal. Now Visual Studio successfully uninstalled. Then how to get it again? Visual Studio means look at this. If you are the first time user of Visual Studio, simply again go to the search, download Visual Studio Code. Okay, download Visual Studio Code. As soon as when we click on it, there is a first link visualstudio.microsoft. Okay, click on this. And there is a option. Oh, this is not Visual Studio of Microsoft, sir. Uh, Download VS Code actually. This is not Visual Studio. Visual Studio means completely .NET people. Okay. Uh, Now you can see download Visual Studio Code. I recommend to use this code.visualstudio.com. And now this is the correct option. Windows 10 and 11. Click on it. You will be able to start download. Very lightweight software. Within few seconds, it will be finished. Done. So VS Code successfully downloaded and it's ready to be installed now. So how to install means simple. Go to the downloads folder, sir, and there is a VS Code setup. Simply double click on VS Code and it will ask you to agreement the license. That is quite common. And simply next and next. Again, look at this. At least 429.8 MB free disk space is required. Okay. So click on next and click on next. Try to activate desktop shortcut. Try to activate path settings and everything and context menus and click on next. Install it. Very simple, right? Straightforward. There is no complexity. These are all lightweight softwares. Now we will try to write Python code in Visual Studio Code. The thing is, in Visual Studio Code, do you want to write Python logic? So some extensions are required. Okay, you have to install Python extensions. Then only Visual Studio can understand the interpretation and all. So getting the Visual Studio Code setup wizard finish. Now you can see as soon as when I finish, I'm getting this Visual Studio Code setup, sir. But you will be wonder why you are getting, sir, this much of code when you have written means this is our Django project folder. In recent times, as I said earlier, before installation only, I have already VS Code for my Django projects. In recent time, yesterday, I have worked with the Django project 4 p.m. batch purpose that automatically launch. But for your case, it will not happen. Okay, for your case, you will get welcome window. Okay, but let's see how to handle the Python code in Visual Studio Code Editor. For that purpose, I recommend simply create one new folder in the desktop or anywhere. Just new folder where you can Python files we can store in this folder. Now I'm creating Python folder, Python 10 a.m. or else 10 a.m. whatever it is. Let me rename it. No problem. So I'm just rename this folder name Python 10 a.m. This is one folder. This folder I'm going to launch into my VS Code, sir, because all my Python files should be placed in this folder only. Already we are in VS Code setup. So click on File menu. What we have to use? Open folder, not file. Just now I created what? Folder. That you have to open. From where? In desktop. What is your folder name? 10 a.m. Select this. That's it. So I mean to say you will be able to see for the first time in the Visual Studio Code, welcome message, welcome window is going to come like this. And even for the first time when we launch Visual Studio, there will be a theme like dark theme only. For me, it is showing light color theme just because I said that only. But normally everybody will get like this first time when we are using VS Code. Close this welcome. And here you can see this. I strongly recommend to install one extension, sir. What is that? Look at this. There is extensions option. Click on it. Whenever you click on extension, there automatically in the search box, you can search the extensions. I'm searching the extension like Python. This must be installed for the first time user. Look at this Python Microsoft is there. Look at this Python Microsoft. Click on it and install it. For me, what it is saying, sir? Why uninstall it is saying? Because already I have done many times in my case. But for your case, for the first time, you will be able to get installed. Please try to install Python extension. Okay. After extension installation, close this and go back to your Explorer folder. And this is project folder. But how I can create Python file here? Very simple. See, sir, right click on this Python 10 a.m. But whenever you right click, you are not getting anything, right? There is an option called what? New file. First option. Look at this new file. Click on new file. Give the name test. Don't forget to give the extension py. So it is Python file. Let me run Python logic here. Print. Here also IntelliSense will come, no problem. So welcome to DURGASOFT I'm giving. This is my Python file. How I can run, sir? In PyCharm editor, how I execute? Simply right click on the tab and there is a run option we got, right? But here it is not. Look at this. There is no run option. Okay. So how to execute means look at this. There is a play button on right hand side corner top. Play button. What is this? Run code. Click on this. Automatically your code is run and welcome to DURGASOFT is present in the terminal. Okay. So close this terminal window and there is one more option is there to execute this. Right click on the code window. There is a run code option is there. But for you, for the first time, you don't get run code option. Why? Because you will not install, you have not installed run code runner extension. That's what I'm saying. In Visual Studio Code, you must have the basic idea how to download and install extensions. So look at this. I'm going to extensions. Now code runner extension is there. Or else you can type here code runner extension. This is code runner extension. You have to click on it and run it, install it. For me, it is showing uninstall means already I have done. So this code runner through, whenever we install code runner, then only you will, if when we right click on it and run code option, you will come, sir. You will get it. So run code it and you got execution. Welcome to Durgas. There is one more option is there in Visual Studio Code, how to run terminal. Terminal means there is a three dotted ellipse button on the top. Expand that. There is an option called terminal. Click on new terminal. And look at this in the new terminal. Here you want to run Python code. How to run Python code, sir? Python space. Your file name is what? Test.py. Press enter. You got the output, right? Yes. So this is all options are there. But you need not to go every time terminal opening purpose like this. There is a shortcut to open terminal. Look at this right hand side, third option, toggle panel is option is there, toggle panel. Click on this, it will open terminal. Again, click on this, it will hide the terminal like this. So these are the basic options you must and should aware how to use this. So this is all about editors which you need to use. But from tomorrow onwards, I'm going to use what editor? PyCharm for throughout all Python core and advanced topics. I'll explain through PyCharm editor. If you're interested, do you want to go with VS Code? You can go with VS Code, not a problem. But VS Code also I'll use, but in what context? Django, REST API, Flask, web development purpose, I go for VS Code only complete. So this is the third demo lecture which we have finished. And in this session, I hope you got clarity how to write code in different options like interactive window, script mode, Python ideally, PyCharm editor, and VS Code. Okay. And tomorrow I'm going to take one more demo session, which is last demo session. In tomorrow demo session's most important concept, Python fundamentals I'm going to discuss. Python fundamental concept. What are the Python fundamental? Total 6 fundamental concepts are very, very important fundamental concepts in tomorrow's session. Python indentation, because most of the people get confused here. Indentation only. Python indentation. Next, comment section. Next, keywords. What kind of keywords are there? Identifiers, rules and regulations about identifiers, and variables, multiple assignment. These are all very basic fundamental concept. You must and should aware without, or you should not ignore any one of the fundamental concept. If you ignore, again, you will be trouble in the coding part. So don't miss tomorrow last demo session. You can use same link at same time. Once you complete tomorrow demo session, from day after tomorrow, do you really wish to attend my sessions regularly? Please contact DURGASOFT for enrollment. Okay. So tomorrow is the last demo. Feel free to attend using same link, same time at 10 a.m. So now it's your turn. Do you have any questions? You can feel free to ask me, or else you can post your question in the chat box so that I can read it and I can give you a reply.
I have a question, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
We already have a Python, right? 3.13. So
Where?
will the VS Code, can we make the VS Code to get the Python from our laptop
No,
instead of
no.
the extension?
No, because the reason is it is not automatically path updating settings. So we have to run extension Python. Even in VS Code, Django extensions also have to download it. See, these extensions are generally not only for interpretation, intelligence purpose. Visual Studio Code, whenever Visual Studio Code can understand that the programmer is writing Python code, so Python related intelligence option suggestions will display in the pop-up window like that.
Okay.
Sir, I have one doubt.
Tell.
I already have a Python installed in the machine sometime back. It's old version 3.12.5. So for this practice exercise, is it required to update it to latest version or how is it?
Yeah, it's enough. It's okay. That is also not a big deal. It's not major changes. It's minor changes only. Do you want to continue? You can. Otherwise, it take 1 minute of time, right? Just uninstall and do it new one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sir, I have one question.
Hmm.
It's not for a Python, it's for course. So as I'm working person and it's mandatory to us to do the one of the program course, and for that we need to raise that tab request in our company portal. So for that I already requested to DURGASOFT teams to provide the institute detail and course detail, and they shared the only one mail and website. So it is not sufficient for me to upload the details because they required in the form of PDF to upload in system.
Tell me. I'm not getting what you are saying that.
Okay.
What you need from our end, tell me.
Okay, course detail required and institute details required in the form of PDF, so I can raise it in tab system.
Where if you that you need to submit to your office, right?
Yes.
Okay. What's your name?
Omkar Patange.
Okay. I'll pass the information to my admin team so that they'll contact you and they'll get the details from you, whatever it is required. Then I'll assist you. They'll assist you. Okay.
Okay, they already provided, but they provided general details in the mail and website link. of the
Okay.
syllabus.
Then how
But-
the way you need?
In the form of PDF. So how I can upload that details into system? So we required as an attachment to upload.
Obviously. When they'll send PDF, then same copy you will be able to attach, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll ask them to gather the details from you once again, so they'll assist you.
Yeah, I already made them. Just
Yeah.
okay. Thank you.
Okay. Anyway, I'll inform it again. Homekar, right? Homekar,
Yes.
right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. No problem. Any more questions? Please feel free to attend tomorrow also.
I have one question. One person asked he has a older version. Now let us take we are doing coding on the higher version. So backward compatibility is there.
That means you are saying if you write code in 3.1, 3.7, and it will run in 3.12, right?
Yeah, yeah, if the version is changing, do we have to do anything extra or will the same code will run?
Nothing. It will run, no problem at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hello, Mohan.
Yeah, tell me.
I have a question on the versions part. So, see how frequent the versions will be released. That is my first question. And the next one is where we can go and check the in the version, what kind of a changes are there?
So simply the thing is, if you go to Python official website, that is, then there are so many versions will be there, and they'll keep on updating the minor changes. And if any, what we can say, any old functions, if you are using still, then they'll deprecate immediately, and they'll give the warnings also while writing the code. And much more versions history do you want, you can go through the download options, and there you can see this here, each version Python enhancement proposals are there, release schedule and everything. You can get it from here out. Like all the version release notes also there here. Official website only there. And major and major changes might not be there all time, but only minor changes will be there. And if you use PyCharm editor, then they'll say that clearly what's new in the latest version of Python. Then you'll get it clearly what versions are there, what changes are there. I'll let you know.
Means we can check it in this release notes as well, huh?
Yes,
For the changes.
I'll right now it is not showing, not found. I'll assist you more details regarding that, what new changes are there version to version. Okay.
Okay, and how
Yeah.
frequent these releases will happen?
That means that's what I'm saying. They'll keep on working with the background team, right? PSF, Python Software Foundation team, keep on working according to the market trends and organization trends, what really they are looking, and core libraries, and they'll enhancement library wise. That's what they'll change the key frequently versions, especially for data analysis people and data science people. Because they'll expect more services in the library format, like pandas upgradation, matplotlib upgradation. All upgradations will be changed, and they'll make it new release like that.
Okay, got it.
So feel free to attend the tomorrow last demo using same link. Where to get free demo lectures? Yeah, Mr. Thomas, our team will send the demo links, YouTube links, and also along with course content link. You can please feel free to watch. Anyway, tomorrow after demo, once you are enrolled for this course, I'll send from my side also that 4 videos what we complete tomorrow, including to your Google Drive. So videos will be provided, and along with soft copy of PDF. So along with the test question papers, everything will be provided from our end. Okay. So if you are new to this session, please watch the videos, last 2 demonstration videos, not only 3, only 2. Yesterday and day before yesterday. This is the 3rd one. Tomorrow is the 4th.
Sir, I have one doubt. If I miss any class in between, will I have recorded videos next day, or how is it like?
Obviously, no. After finishing the class 10 a.m. to 11 a.m., around 11:30, 12 p.m., you will get the video in the drive.
Okay, like in between, if I join the course and later if I get a job, I means I'll not be able to
No
attend.
problem. That videos keep on posting into your Google Drive. You can watch at it at any time when you get free time. And that videos will be lifetime.
Okay, but it was mentioned like only 6 months access or something like that. It was
No,
mentioned.
no, no. That is many questions. Many students ask me like that because in DurgaSoft, many faculty members are there in different technologies, but all are making that 6 months renewal process, but except me. But I said many times, but they are not changing. So they said to me, if I change for you, then again other faculties also will get impact. So that's what I just give a word to all my students from my end. This is because all my video lectures and content, everything I'll share from my end. Once demo sessions will over, then Durgasoft will not responsible to send the videos to you. So
Okay.
that's in my hand. So please trust me, lifetime access that is.
Okay, fine.
And you will be sharing this running notes as well, right? Whatever you are writing in the notepad now.
No, because same thing is there in the PDF which I sent one time in the initial
Okay.
stage.
Okay. Okay. That helps a lot. Okay. Thank you.
See you tomorrow. Have a nice day.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you all.